Today's episode is brought to you by Diamondback Covers. It's an all-aluminum hatch that seals the back of your truck, allowing you to store things securely and keep everything dry. I like this a lot because it allows me to keep all of my stuff safe and secure without overloading the rear end of my truck or giving me a really high center of gravity like a normal camper would. Join us today as we explore LB Hills recreational off-road area and have a good meal with our family and just enjoy some time. And we're going to fill you in on where we've been, what we're planning on doing, and why we have decided to sell our 30-acre farmhouse. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It has been a while since we've made a video. Maybe you noticed there was a little break in between. We've just been focusing on growing our business and reshaping our lives. We got a lot of big changes coming up, and really it was honestly just nice to kind of take a break from sharing everything that we're doing, and so that we could really think about what we want to do and what's next in our lives. And so we're still kind of working on that. Today we're taking a break from even that to go wheeling. Just do a little bit of chill trails out here at LB Hills. The Tacoma is like in the best shape it's ever been. It's very, very capable. We brought it back from Moab where it did really well. And Des got a little bit better at wheeling. How do you feel about wheeling today?
I've had caffeine.
So she hates wheeling, to be honest. But we're gonna give it the best try here, and try not to break anything or get stuck, because then she'll hate it even more. But I'm lucky and grateful to have you out here, and I'm excited to be making a video. So, all right, guys, seatbelts, please.
Seatbelts, okay.
Seatbelts.
I'm...
I think I have. Oh yes, a tripod. Anytime Desiree gets spooked while we're off-roading, she becomes a very effective camera person, which is great. So she'll go out there and film for us anytime she gets worried. So it'll be a good time.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Who to what? If you get spooked, you make for a great camera person.
Oh yeah, because I can't be in the car.
Yeah. Tight. Prepare for body damage.
Oh yeah, here.
Oh, is that someone's mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great. Bring the mirrors in here. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Down in these cool coves, It's so stressed. You like hold on and you like look up at the ceiling is usually what you do. You like stare up at the sky. I'm not here. Oh, we're getting into some rocky stuff.
Oh, damn it! I scared him away.
It looked like a giant horsefly or something.
It was like, yeah.
It looked scary. Whatever it was, you don't want it.
I wanted to get a closer look.
To get a closer look. Ooh, look. So this It like pinches tight and then it goes through a big mud bog. Doesn't that sound fun, Des?
So fun. I love it.
I love it. It's the best.
What's my reward?
What's your reward?
Yes.
You're getting paid for this.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How's that?
How much?
Yep.
Well, buy you lunch. I'll make you lunch even better. I'll cook you lunch.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. You get a nice salmon. A hand-caught salmon. I caught it myself. I wrestled the beast. I brought it on board. I bludgeoned it. And I'll cook it up for you. What could be nicer than that? Oh, there goes the bug.
Wait, it's back?
It almost landed on you. Smell that? A little boggy.
A little froggy.
Bog. Bottom's real soft. Oh shit! Oh! No! Oh no!
Did I get it?
God!
It wasn't even in focus.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, that sucks. It's super slippery. We're not driving through this. It's nasty.
I told you.
Oh. I'm gonna have one stanky leg full of mud, dude. God. That's like my whole day. We're way out here. I don't have any other shoes.
I love it.
Stupid accident. That was dumb. All right, but at least we got a little turnaround. I'm not driving through that. I'm
glad you went and checked.
I'm not. I'm
Really?
not glad I checked. Well, I mean,
That would have been pretty bad to get stuck in.
half my leg thinks otherwise right now. Head in. But yeah, no, that would have been nasty to get stuck in anyways. If we had gotten stuck, it would have been both my legs in that mess, pulling the winch line out.
Yeah.
And you would have been furious. And you know, I only get you out here wheeling maybe a couple times a year. Just one of these times, it's got to be disaster free, so that you actually, you know, so that you experience the essence of off-roading and joy.
I thought disaster was the essence.
The joy it brings.
That's why you equip your vehicles. You're like, I'm prepared for anything because, you know.
This is not a good spot to stop. We're gonna drive over this big log pile. That's cool. Here we go.
Oh, that's just a
My
big
wet
pile.
foot. Oh shoot.
What?
I don't think I brought a knife.
What?
I'm not a man.
What?
I am not a man. Look at that child. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
This is wild caught king salmon. Now I think it's actually a hatchery salmon. It has to be. You can't keep natives, but
What?
still.
I thought that's what you got with Martin when you went fishing?
Yeah. So like, it's not a farmed fish.
Yeah.
It's a hatchery fish. So like, it was born in the hatcheries, like Washington State Hatchery, and then released into a river, and then it comes out through the estuary, goes out to the not the Puget Sound, into the open ocean, which is where I caught this fish out of Westport. You want to help? Okay, you can season these up. We don't have any butter though, so we're just gonna have to season it. But it's still cool. Like you can tell, just like the color of the meat's better than what you get at like a farmed fish, Costco fish. And it's so fresh. This is never frozen, so it's going to be really good. It's going to get nice and hot, and it's going to roast that that salmon. And then we have a little bit of other stuff that we're going to cook up as well. And I'm going to boil some water on top of this.
Ooh, look at that bug.
Oh, there's a bug on it. It's a weird, creepy looking thing.
They like the salmon.
They do. They've never smelled fish before. almost 4 years ago. 3 years ago, I left the fire service.
About that.
Yeah, so it's been a few years. I was a professional firefighter, quit the fire service. We were kind of thrust into entrepreneurship. Everyone knows that small businesses are difficult. You know, nine out of 10 small businesses fail. So it's a hard thing to go into. And then YouTube, like being a YouTuber full time, also a next to impossible task. Doing them together, pretty difficult. So as the business scaled, YouTube kind of had to take a back burner for a period of time. And it was never really planned or intentional. In fact, I have a bunch of videos that I'm excited to share with you guys, but I just have not had any time.
That brings us to one of the major announcements, which is our house is for sale. And partially, there's a few different reasons for that, but one of the big ones is that we kind of got into this rut where we're working, and then as soon as we have like any time off whatsoever, the house requires more work, either that be, farming for a while or just overall house maintenance when something breaks.
Or just keeping it clean.
It's a big house on a lot of land, and so we were forgetting to live.
Yeah,
which is totally not something we want to do.
Getting Outsiders Media off the ground and scaled and successful, which was really important, and there was like not a chance we were going to let it go under or be not work. And I'm really glad that we've pushed it through, and it's been amazing. We have over 20 clients now. Everyone's really happy. We have excellent results for our clients, so that's all been amazing. But unfortunately, the cost of that has been our ability to post on YouTube and like maintain the house, and then still have like time left to like just spend time with our family. And our kids are growing, and we don't want to miss that. So our home, beautiful. We love our property. It was our dream to be there. We planned on living there for life. But then once we did the farming thing, we had cows, we had a horse, we had chickens, we did all of that. It's just a lot to maintain. But then we got really passionate about entrepreneurship, and I think that's really when things changed. I shifted mentally to wanting, zero debt. I want to have less to maintain, less to work on. I just want to focus on my business, because I'm already spending 10 to 12 hours a day, every day, working on something within the business. If it's sales, working with the clients directly, editing videos myself, doing the photography, videography, just getting it off the ground has been so much work. You don't have time to enjoy or manage the farm, unfortunately.
Plus, we've kind of learned more about us as people as we've lived there, and some people love doing house projects and they're really good at it. Max and I are not.
I hate it.
I am especially bad at all my renovations, and I don't know, it's a big dream, and it was our dream, and then we got to live the dream, and then once you experience it, it's not always what what you envision in your head. The reality actually comes in, and I think that we've just realized that there's more to life than having a big house and a big property. And one of the biggest risks that we're going into right now is we're leaving behind a really good interest rate, and we bought the house for a wonderful price, so we run the risk of not being able to get back into the housing market someday. But we'll have more to say on that later. But we have some plans that I think are going to suit us as people better. And I think something really important to remember is that everyone's really different. Just because something is someone's dream, or it was your dream, doesn't mean it has to stay that way forever. As you grow as a person, you learn who you are and what's important to you, and you have the freedom to go explore that and pursue that. And life is a big journey, and if you're not living it, you're not living it. Got my feet stuck. No. I can't get
First time wearing boots. Oh my gosh. Down. You just have to live like that. Oh my gosh, there you go.
Oh.
Stepbrother, I'm stuck. we love entrepreneurship. Like we talk about business every single day. Des and I are like business partners through and through. We love it. We have this opportunity to walk away completely debt free with a ton of equity that we can invest elsewhere, and probably have a roof over our heads and no bills, which to me removes all the pressure of things having to work out every single month, and it'll allow me to at least just feel better about going even harder into the business, hiring more people, investing more in our advertising, and just without the fear of like,
well, our time off will now be time off. So instead of working straight and then your breaks are working on the house, we'll be able to work really hard, if not harder, and then our breaks will actually be breaks.
I think it'll be really awesome. There's a lot of things on our bucket list that we want to do, and
a lot of things, and a lot of places we want to go.
Really, the choice to sell the house came after we realized that the business was in a really safe and like profitable state. Once I saw that we were doing this successfully, it was working really well, we were able to manage our clients, we were able to scale, it was able to work. It honestly gave me the green light to sell the house and not need it so badly as a major asset, because it's one of our main, our biggest assets. We could rent it out, we could use the fields, the Airbnb, something like that.
It was a hard ego hit, I think, because we are letting go of something that's very impressive.
It makes us look cool.
Yeah, come see our house, it's gorgeous, it's great. But it's also, it's taking a lot from us, and it's...
I mean, Des cleans like 24/7.
Yeah.
And
it's not all that you might imagine. The grass isn't always greener. And I mean, we might still learn that lesson a different way, but I think we're ready to shake things up, and sometimes life is more important than
like getting out there and living life.
Yeah, it's just the most important thing, and we really do believe that, and we're acting on it. It's very scary because it could have very negative consequences for us, like 30 years from now. We would no longer have that house to sell if we never got back into the housing market, but it's worth it for us, because I can also see a very clear future where we stay in the house and we're just completely robbed of this period of our life because we spend every day working and none of it really growing or resting
everything
or
just slips
anything.
Past. I really want to focus more on the business. I want to have more funding, more capital to put into it, more time to put into it, and less distraction. Desiree wants less to clean, more life to live, more fancier places to go, and then I think collectively and people to be better community. Nothing against the community that we are around. It's just kind of stale right now, unfortunately, and
it's just time for a change. Nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's gorgeous. It's served us so well, and I'm so grateful that we've had the opportunity to live there. We're so lucky. But you can't ignore that feeling when it just doesn't settle right anymore. When you have grown as a person and it just doesn't align anymore, and now it's time for us to actually act on that, because you have two options. You either live with that misalignment in your heart, or you pursue it and knowing the risks, but you'll feel better.
I think our values have just changed. Like, I don't care that we're in this big beautiful house. I don't need to bring people over to see how awesome our house is and all that stuff. I don't need that. I just need a roof over my head and new places to explore, and
more living.
So, more experiences. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're starting right now. So
right now.
All right, I gotta go chase those kids down the hill. I'm really tempted to take the truck up boat ramp. I think it'd be really badass, but and I think it could do it. Honestly, I really do think it could do it. But having no one else out here, no service, if we did break something, Des would kill me. So this is boat ramp. Like I said, she's like, "Don't you dare!" Giving me gang signs. All right, but we'll climb it with the kids. Show me your moves, boys. Parkour.
It's a race. It's a race.
Take my hand. Ah.
You can beat him.
You can still beat him. Good exercise for him.
I win.
Woo!